evening, everyone. Welcome to the American Sports Connection. I'm your host, the one and only Joey Railroads. I'm here with my buddy Lance Winter. Lance, how's it going, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. Finally got some nice weather here. Spring's finally sprung.
Yeah, same
It's
here,
nice.
dude. I think winter's officially dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. We had the Canadian geese go flying over the other day, and a big giant pack of probably about 100 of them flying by. And you know when they're headed this way, or it's going to be warm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 75 here on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, it's not that warm here, but it's still good. Yeah, man, when those geese come flying over, you can hear them coming, and here they get closer. And honk, 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 honk,
Hey,
honk, and then
be
they go
glad
over.
be glad you're not sleeping.
Yeah, but I'm glad they fly over away from me, because they can leave a toxic trail behind them of crap.
Yeah,
Literally.
it's true. Be like the movie
But
The
yeah.
Birds, but with geese.
Yeah, and I mean, well, there's at least, yeah, it's kind of cool. You know, when they're headed the one way, they're headed south. You know, the winter's coming, and sure enough, they seem to know.
Yeah, almost be time to get out the shorts and everything. That'll be weird.
Yeah, God, be nice.
Hey, I'm just glad for warmer weather. I wasn't digging that. I mean, I don't want it hot, but I wasn't digging the cold, man.
Yeah, this is my favorite time of the year, spring. I love it. Although no football, but
I was going to say
Can-
fall is usually my favorite because of the weather and football.
yeah, I think you just changed my mind. Yeah,
I didn't have to I didn't have to twist your arm.
No, once I said to myself, I had no football. I'm like, what am I talking about? Fall's way better.
Dean's hanging out in the chat with us.
Oh, hey, Dino.
He said I look sharp because I cut off my beard, and that's the
Yeah, I
other.
noticed that. I noticed that too. You got yourself a haircut and a shave.
I know I didn't even cut my hair.
Oh, you didn't know? That's how much difference it
That's
is.
how much difference it is.
Yeah.
Real quick, funny story. I went to pick my boy up. I was telling you off air, and he hadn't seen me do it because I did it yesterday. Because it's starting to get warm, and it's not, it's not fun to have a beard that sweats. Anyway, when he gets off the school bus, he looks at me and he realized he's like, "What have you done?"
Yeah, when I watched one of your shows yesterday, you were interviewing those two guys there, the two
Yeah.
shows, and I'm like, who the fuck is that?
I don't know who that is.
It's like, is that Joey?
That's funny.
It is.
All right.
It's amazing what a shave can do to you, eh?
Yeah, and I didn't even shave. That's the funny thing. I just used, I have a pair of clippers that I cut my hair with, and I just took it all off. Because
Nice. There you go.
I don't shave because my skin is like really sensitive. So if I shave it completely, like I'll look red like Elmo.
Oh, have a beard burn.
Basically, yeah. And that's not fun.
No, I've done that before. I know what you mean.
So I try to just do this, and that's enough.
There you go.
But before we get rolling for tonight, don't forget to check out our social media stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at ASC Pods. You can find our entire catalog on B Plus Player Radio. Check them out on Twitter at B Plus Radio. Also, check out their sponsors over at Audible. You can get a 30-day free trial for audiobooks. I know all of Chris Jericho's books are over there. It reminds me, I got to catch up on his latest one. Go to audibletrial.com/B+players, and don't forget to check out our sponsors over at Too Sweet Magazine. Find them on Twitter at 2TOO Sweet Mag. Now I can take a breath.
Whew, there you go, man.
It's I know it's a lot to remember. All right,
You got it written. You got it written down, or you got it memorized?
I got to memorize now.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
All right, tonight we're gonna do the irony of this is I I told the story last week of me taking Matt Tremont to a wrestling show, and we talked not about this one, but he loves AWA SuperClash 3. And he goes, oh yeah, I watch it at least once a month.
Really?
I was like, really? You like it that much? So it just reminded me of this when we pulled this one up. I said, oh, let's do this one.
Yeah, we were going to do it last week, but yeah.
I had something come up last minute.
Yeah, and real life comes before internet life any day. And,
yeah. Do you remember this one, Lance?
I don't know. Maybe. I used to watch AWA a little bit, but I don't know. This must have obviously been a pay-per-view or closed circuit, whatever they had back then. Because I know I did have AWA TV, but they never showed anything like this on there.
No, they probably gave you clips, and that's about it.
Yeah, Vern Gagne, he was too cheap to show you anything good on that channel. But,
all right, before I forget, let me explain how you can get over to find it. When you get on the network, you're going to click on shows. When you click on shows, you'll click on the vault, which has a lot of cool stuff in there. When you click on the vault, there'll be a drop-down box. Look for AWA. Click on that, and then when you get that, you'll have a whole bunch of different videos pop up. Scroll through until you see AWA SuperClash number 2.
Yeah, we're gonna start in the
kind of the middle
ways through. Yeah, we're gonna do the middle matches because the first couple suck and the last couple really suck.
Yeah, well, and I didn't want to have to punish anybody.
No, nothing worse than having to watch. Sometimes we watch some really bad ones, but when they're so bad that they're funny, that's one thing. But when they're so bad, it's just, oh my god.
Oh, Jason's hanging out. He's gonna watch with us.
All right. Well, I'll let everybody get ready then and get it rolling because you know how it takes a little bit to get the WWE stuff going, and then
I don't know if you have it, but do you get a lot of ads?
I don't get any ads, actually.
Well, then that's on my end. Then.
Well, I got the ad blockers going, right?
Well, yeah, maybe mine just ain't working.
I get the WWE ad thing,
Yeah.
But I don't.
I get a bunch of crap trying to get to it. All right, Jason said he's ready to go. All
right, everybody go to the bubble that says, let me find it. Finish of Super Ninja versus DJ Peterson. It's kind of about the fifth one in there.
That sounds like a winner.
And hit it now.
Okay.
And we should see 1, 2. Oh, foot on the rope. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Joey? Yeah. This DJ Peterson, they said he was supposed to be the next big thing back in the day.
Really?
Well, look at him. He looks like the next Magnum TA guy or whatever, But
what's the time stamp Jason saying?
I'm at 3101, 3102.
All right, that's good to know.
3103, 04, 05.
All right.
So I'm at 8, 9. It's all right,
that's good. It's funny you mentioned about him being the next big star. There was someone came out and said that there's a videotape of Bret Hart versus Tom McGee.
Yeah, Tom McGee. He was another one of those supposed to be superstars. Oh, we got look at that. Sensational Sherry.
I'm trying to. Is that Barry Windham with her?
No, that's not. I don't think so.
I'm looking at the person. I couldn't figure out who it was.
I have no clue who that guy is. Back in the day, they always had the blonde guy. The bleach blonde hair guys. That was big then.
It was the 80s. You lived it, Lance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Look at all the guys in the front row clapping for Sherry.
Yeah. There's Medusa. I had that hair.
That was the 80s hair.
I didn't have that type of hair. I'm kidding.
I thought this would be a fun match because I don't ever remember seeing them in any of the other big promotions wrestle.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not too sure.
I mean, that I can think of.
Yeah. We got
you
Sherry
know it's the
looking
80s when they got the giant printout, from the computer that looks almost like a fax machine. See it in the background?
Probably took 20 minutes for that thing to print.
That probably took like 10 minutes.
Yeah, easy.
It just made me laugh because I remember having, a computer that did that.
Man, these are two tough chicks in real life, aren't they?
Yeah, man. Shame the way it ended for Sherry.
Yeah, did she OD too?
Yeah, she mixed alcohol and pills.
Yeah, that'll do it, especially if you're doing lots of them.
Yeah, I think she just, it was an accident kind of thing. Like, she had a glass of wine and took pain pills and...
Yeah, well, it's funny when they say it was an accidental overdose. Well, aren't all overdoses accidents?
Unless you're really trying to kill yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's a suicide, but
yeah, I know what you mean. I remember Stevie Ray come out and said that he wanted Sherry to get inducted in with Harlem Heat.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
And again, you'd have to have Colonel Parker in there too.
Hey, I love Colonel Parker.
Yeah, he was great. He was pretty underrated. So she's going as Medusa Michelli here. And I think
which is
Sherry
weird.
Martel.
Speaking of which, Colonel Parker is, I don't know if it's recent, but a while back he was doing stuff for independent shows again.
Ah, okay. Good for him.
I was like, that's cool. I'm assuming this is for the AWA women's title.
Yeah, because if this Superclash was like their WrestleMania. And meanwhile, they got empty seats right up front almost. It's like... But I guess AWA at the time was a close third, I guess, back... Because WWF obviously be number one, and then NWA.
Totally. Look at Sherry trying to low blow the ref.
Oh, here they go, finally.
Yeah, they're just stalling.
You can't hear it, but man, Sherry's your voice. He's just screaming.
Oh, that banshee scream.
Yeah, that cackle. Still trying to wonder who the hell that guy is trying to read what it says on the back of his jacket there.
I can't even make it out. Because I'm getting older, my eyes can't focus that good.
Doug Summers.
Okay.
I remember the name. That's obviously him.
Jason said when he was a kid, Medusa told him that she would slap him if he didn't shut up back at the old Philadelphia Civic Center.
That's funny.
As Sherry complains about a hair pull.
She probably would have slapped him too.
Yeah, she was a bad chick, man. Those were fun too when they used to have the old NWA come to the Philadelphia Civic Center.
Well, they came all the way up that north. I thought they were southern, but obviously not.
Yeah.
I guess Philly's big for any type of wrestling, isn't it?
Yeah, because Ooh, there goes Medusa knocking her down. Sherry running away. What the hell? But yeah, back in the day, WWF at the time would run at the Spectrum, and the old NWA would run into Civic Center and go head to head on the same day.
Wow, that's at the same time, or like
I don't know if it was at the same time, but it would be roundabout this. You know, it was on the same day.
are those two buildings close?
Kinda,
Okay.
because I remember Heyman talking about it.
Well, maybe one would run in the afternoon, one at night. People just hop
Maybe.
over to the next one, but
Look at Sherry pulling the hair to get an advantage.
cheater.
Yeah. Working on the arm bar now.
What's your timestamp there, Joey? At the moment?
I'm 38, 10, 11, and so forth.
Okay, let me pause it. I'm about 10 seconds ahead of you.
You and your damn Canadian internet.
Yeah.
Oh, she's biting her.
I'm at 26, 27, 28, 29.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Ooh, dropping a leg.
These two were kind of the only really good female wrestlers at the time, weren't they? I think.
Yeah, that were...
Big names, I guess. I don't know. This
Yeah.
is back in the day when the wasn't much.
Man, she's really working Medusa's arm there.
What are you thinking of the women main eventing Mania?
I think it's cool.
I think it's awesome. I'm still hoping they can put it into just Becky versus Ronda, but I think it's too late now, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish it was too. Oh, Medusa can't get the leverage to get her off.
They're in the Cow Palace. I guess that's
San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Yeah. I remember because WCW used to run there a lot. Ooh, that's
What an
one
odd
way
name.
to screw up your shoulder.
Cow Palace.
I know it's an odd name.
Yeah.
She really going to work on this arm, Lance. Ooh, nice whip there.
Yeah, gonna break her arm, rip it right off, kick your foot there.
Yeah. Oh,
Stop.
look, Medusa's supposed to be the good one, and rakes Sherry in the eyes.
Ah, taking a page out of Hogan's book
Yeah,
there.
he beat me to it. Ooh, look at those punches. She really rearing back. And a
Bear
nice
whip.
Beal for that matter. Oh, she gets a big hug from Mr. Summers. She was so good at being the bad person.
Medusa?
Sherry.
Oh, Sherry, yeah. Well, they both were great heels.
Yeah.
But, yes. Sherry was always a heel, though, wasn't she?
I remember the one time they tried to make her good in WWF in like 93 and it failed miserably. Going for a test of strength here.
Yeah, it's like, making Rick Rude a good guy. It just doesn't
it doesn't
fit.
work. Let's see here. Oh, turns it around and gets Sherry to the ground.
Jason's got a question there in the chat there, Joey.
Right,
I don't know if you can answer it. I have no clue about that.
Maybe, Jason. I'm not 100% sure. But I know it was out in that area. Irish
because they They used to
Ooh,
come over to the West Coast all the time, didn't they? Because of
the plane
Coast of
ride.
Japan. Yeah.
Yeah. Sherry hits Medusa with a drop kick and puts her kind of in a camel clutch almost, or a
Camel toe
variation of it.
clutch. Camel toe clutch, Joey.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work. Ooh, and then rubs her face into the mat. Now that I know what I know, that is not sanitary.
Oh God! Just imagine what's on those mats. Well, blood, spit, puke, urine, crap,
You name it.
skin, dog shit,
Oh, it could be anything. Ooh,
beer,
man,
coffee.
what a clubbing forearm to the back of the head. Look at Medusa countering it, and looked like she's going to put her, I thought, in a Boston Crab.
Thought maybe she was going for a slingshot.
Yeah, looks like a version of the spinning toe hold.
Whatever it looks like it hurt.
Yeah. Wow, that was interesting to do that.
These girls are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Women, not girls.
Let's see here. Yeah, because it reminds me of the spinning toe hold. That move.
Oh, ow! Could easily pull somebody's knee right out of socket though too.
Yeah. Ooh, big suplex by Medusa.
That was a good one.
Goes for the cover. 2.5.
Kick out at 2.
Yeah, your Michael Cole voice. Then another shot to the back of the head. Returns the favor on Sherry in a high knee.
I heard Cole's retiring. I only hope so. I just can't.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Now Medusa gonna wrench on the arm.
Messed up her hair too.
Yeah, that'll do it. Nice little roll through there. Right into like an arm bar.
Did you get AWA wrestling on your TV?
No. Because
Yeah.
by the time I started watching, they were pretty much dead.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Because what was it, like 90, 91?
It had to be around there, I would think.
I think when they finished up.
Wow, we just ended.
That's some serious leg scissors. He's really going to town, Sherry Lance.
Yeah. Squeezing the crap out of her.
I'm about to look up when they went under.
Yeah, I think Vern Gagne just ran out of money.
91.
91.
Yeah, because ooh, good lord, she's really Medusa rearing back on them punches. And a beautiful measure. When I started like really intently watching, they were probably dead.
Yeah, it got really bad in the end. They run out of guys, right?
Yeah, something like that. And what Jason's saying is true. We didn't get TBS till like 94. So we missed out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we had TBS. I can remember as a kid because, like I said, our little town had the
satellite dish.
Yeah, well, what we had basic TV. We had 3 channels. And we had a little, the town kind of got together and said, let's all pitch in some money and get a satellite dish, right? And then pay a little bit more on the cable. They raised enough money for like 4 satellite dishes. So that's back when they couldn't move them, right? Or if you did want to move them, you had to go out and hand move them. So yeah,
that's funny.
I got spoiled with wrestling.
That's awesome. Let's see here.
Yeah,
what is Medusa plotting now? She got her in a side headlock. Okay, and clobbered her in the face.
Good clobbering.
Yeah.
setting up the end here, maybe.
Maybe. She's good at trying something.
Yeah, she did the spin around
Okay, the
fireman
airplane
carry. Yeah.
spin. Ooh! And then dumps her. But the ref doesn't see it. And
Look at
this
these
guy's
guys.
screaming into the camera.
Yeah, don't spill your beer, buddy.
Oh, Sherry comes from behind, gets the schoolgirl, hooks the tights, and gets the 3.
Boo! Look at that lady, or
Yeah.
it's not a lady in the back there. She's mad too.
Yeah. You see this
Oh,
person, like security has to protect. I thought it was a fan that came over at first.
Yeah, brown shirt there.
Yeah. And now Medusa chases them off.
Right through all the packed crowd.
Yeah, look at it.
Well, like I said, AWA was always kind of a distant third.
Yeah.
At one point, they were amazing. Like, they had Hogan. And, yeah, they had Mr. Perfect. They had Scott Hall. They had lots of great guys, but
just they didn't
Vern
change.
wouldn't pay anybody.
They didn't change with the times.
And I think the big thing, I think Hogan left was because he was selling his Hulkamania shirts.
Yeah.
And Vern said, well, I want some of that money. Give me the money.
I don't blame him.
Hogan's like, screw you. There we go. One of my all-time favorites.
Kurt Hennig.
Yeah, he's probably about 22 there, maybe. Young.
Yeah. I had recently listened to an interview he did, like probably within a year or two before he passed away, and he was on the Brock Lesnar bandwagon before anybody was. About like how great this guy's gonna be, and he's gonna like transcend wrestling, and so he knew before anybody else did.
And here was Mr. Old School himself here, man. This guy looks like right out of the 60s, doesn't he?
Yeah. What's funny, and Jason will remember this, when I watched WCW back in the day, like 93, 94, that era, Nick Bockwinkel was the commissioner of WCW. Yeah, I never knew he wrestled.
Yeah, he wrestled forever. Look at him. You can tell he wrestled forever. He's stuck in these 60s looks still, but grizzled old man.
But it worked because he was a really good bad guy.
He was.
Like, as I got older and went back and watched stuff, I was like, holy cow. This should be a good one. Look at Larry Zbyszko with his mullet. All right, just get out of here, Larry.
He's saying.
Yeah,
he says he's number one contender. Says he's number one contender, and he wants the winner.
Okay.
You must have heard the only reason that he won the title, AWA title.
Why is that?
Well, he was married to Vern's daughter.
Well, that'll do it.
And he knew that he was the only one that wouldn't leave.
Well, there you go.
You can trust him because he put a title on somebody and then Vince would sign him. He'd put a title on somebody and Vince would sign him.
Yeah.
People would have paid. He was like, Vern was probably one of the most notorious cheap guys in the world. So
that explains why he didn't, catch up with the times.
Yeah, he was stuck in the old days too, but like real old days.
Well, I mean, no disrespect to Nick Bockwinkel, but look at him. Like you said, he looks like he's from the 60s or the 70s.
Yeah, it's probably he's not wearing a leather jacket and riding a Harley.
And smoking a cigarette or something.
Yeah, I guess that's well because people still wear leather jackets and ride Harleys, don't they? Have
But
the
no, I
cigarette
know what you
pack
mean.
rolled
That
in
was
his
very
shirt.
typical
Yeah,
for that time.
yeah.
This should be
Kurt
a good
Hennig.
one.
Yeah, these guys had good chemistry together.
Kurt was another guy that's probably stayed there too long.
Well, if you're not getting an offer, it's kind of hard to go. I
Well,
guess
that's true
I don't know
too.
what I don't know what the story was, but
I think his was because of his excess.
yeah, who knows what he's doing here? But
Yeah, nice chain wrestling. Because I think he could have been world champion or should have been, even if it was a very short run.
well, I thought he should have got a long run. But
Well, I meant
like
I
I
would
said,
take anything.
yeah, yeah, I understand. But like I said, I watched him since he
Oh
first
yeah, I know
started
what
in
you mean.
AWA, so you get your favorites because
Definitely. Wow, nice counter out of that.
yeah, because I was spoiled back in the day. I got AWA, NWA. I got Stampede Wrestling. I got WWF. Had that crappy Vancouver Wrestling.
King Kong Bundy Jr.
Yeah, let's just call him anybody Junior. Yeah.
That's funny. Ooh.
I was actually went onto YouTube to watch some of that guy's matches. He was actually kicked ass, but he was stuck with that stupid name, and it's
Definitely. I agree
what
with
can
you,
you do?
Jason. He said Henning was the best wrestler to never be world champion
Yeah, I
in
gotta agree with that
WWF.
too. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Scott Hall, close second. Nah,
Yeah, and I think
yeah, I don't know.
both.
I
Good.
go ahead. Yeah,
No,
Scott Hall, close second, but I don't. Nobody touches Mister Perfect on that one.
yeah. Oh wow, look at that nice combination there by Henning, and then a nice counter into a drop toe hold by Bockwinkel.
Maybe Jake the Snake.
Yeah, he's up there. The irony is all three of those guys had substance issues. Ooh, and then Buckwinkle paintbrushing him.
And I don't think Scott Hall ever cared.
No.
So he's like, I don't care. Davy Boy Smith, think he's in there too, but he's not those other guys are ahead of him.
Yeah. Ooh,
I
another
don't think
side
Roddy Piper
headlock.
ever won the title either, did he?
Who's that?
Roddy Piper.
No. Man, nice back and forth with Henning finally getting the best of it here with the side headlock. I personally think Roddy wasn't a good quote unquote wrestler, but he was a terrific promo.
Oh, exactly. He's probably one of the best promos ever and probably one of the worst wrestlers ever.
Yeah, he's probably up there with Jesse.
He did have that great match with Bret Hart, but that's only because of, Bret.
Oh, got a handful of hair. Ooh, big tackle. And a scoop slam by Henning. Bockwinkel returns the favor. And he, what do you call it? That's like a kip up. Then gets him back in the side headlock. I was trying to think of the word.
Look at the stands in the back there. That place is empty.
Yeah, Rick Rude's up there too.
Yeah, Rick Rude.
Because remember,
I'll agree with that.
Remember, he left after the whole thing with the Warrior.
He was a WCW champion, NWA champion.
Yeah, just not WWF.
Yeah, but which is the one that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to put Rude up there ahead of Scott Hall, even I would think.
Just crappy luck how he got hurt.
But again, like you said, they're substance abuse guy.
Yeah.
If you can't trust the guy to show up all the time and be normal.
Yeah. I always felt bad for him because where he got hurt over in Japan.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened with that, but I do remember he got hurt.
It's where they had those awkward Japanese rings with the steps on the side, and he kind of Sting did like a splash outside or something, and when Rude caught him, Rude landed on those steps on his back.
Ugh. This sounds painful. Jeez.
Yeah.
These guys are really giving her.
They sure are.
For an old guy, Bockwinkel could go. Although, was he actually that old, or did he just look old?
Yeah, I'm assuming he just looked old. I remember that, Jason. He mentions about Rick Rude, how he was usually a bad guy. There was one time he got over as a good guy when he was the motorcycle helmet guy in ECW. Rick Rude was there for a short time, and he was screwing with Shane Douglas. And Shane Douglas was such, hated at the time that everyone loved Rick Rude.
Wow. It's good on Shane to be that hated if Rick Rude gets cheered.
There's a lot of things on that, and real quick, I'll go into. Shane was like the hottest heel at that time. It was like 95, because I'll never forget this as long as I live. He took a wrestler that was in a halo, which if you don't know what a halo is, it's back in the day when a guy broke his neck. They kind of put you in one to, keep you in place. Well, the guy got in the ring because he had injured him, and Shane Douglas literally shook the halo and threw the guy to the ground.
Yeah, I remember. That's crazy. And
I thought they were going to murder him.
Oh, perfect. Went for a good tumble out the ring there.
Oh, my God, yeah. I thought he hit his head on the guardrail there.
He sure was good at taking bumps.
Man, Nick Bockwinkel almost fallen on that second kick.
He's old.
Oh, it was Gary Wolf of the Pitbulls. Thank you, Jason. The guy I'm referring to that Shane Douglas threw to the ground.
Yeah, I remember watching that, and I was thinking, that guy can't have a broken neck if they're doing that.
Yeah. I was
that's
like
ECW.
I was like 12 or 13, and I was just shocked. You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of things in wrestling you see, you're like, oh my God. But that was one of them.
Yeah, that was crazy. I remember.
And Shane Douglas said, because I saw interviews that he did, he said everyone gasped in the arena, and then it turned to riot.
Yeah, if you shock the people at an ECW ring, that's
saying something.
Yeah. Oh, he's got him in an armbar.
Yeah, I remember him saying that they had to sneak Douglas out of the arena because there was almost a full-scale riot. I love how they're showing the pictures of Zbyszko and the little kids flipping him off in the background.
Yeah, he sure didn't like him.
Larry is a spudhead. Okay, that's original.
He's spudhead. Jeez.
That's a 1980s insult there for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's quite the insult, yeah. You're a spudhead. Oh, you're a spudhead. Yeah, well, you're a carrot head.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Bockwinkel chucking Henning almost right out of the ring. Going right back to the arm.
Did the ref just count 3 there?
I don't think so.
I thought he fucked up and counted 3.
It can't be any worse than some of the refs I've seen.
Independent referees, yeah.
Oh, God.
Are they actually guys trying to be referees, or are they just kind of wrestlers that don't got a match? Or
It's usually either guys that are training to be referees or they're training and they want them to learn how to be referees first to kind of get the feel of things.
Yeah, I know what's going down in the ring.
Yeah. Or I've noticed it's guys, and I don't mean this in a mean-spirited way, that they don't think are good enough to be wrestlers, or they won't make it.
Yeah, why not? They still get paid. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get paid.
That's a big scoop slam by Henning, but Bockwinkel kicks him off. A hip toss right back into the arm. The arm bar.
Working on the arm. He's not going to give up. He said, I'm never going to give up.
Yeah, and do you give up? Never!
There's the Spud head.
It's funny, they're showing Zbyszko, they just did, and did you see the lady in the blue outfit? She keeps, like, looking back, like, halfway with her eye.
Well, you seen how big she is. She probably thought he's a Spud head. He probably wanted to eat her. Eat him. Bad joke.
No, it's not bad.
That was stupid.
Can't be any worse than Spudhead.
Yeah, well, at least Spudhead's got a little bit funny.
Here we go. Irish whip by Henning. Oh, put his head down, and Bockwinkel about kicked a field goal on him.
He did.
And gets a 2 count.
Double doink.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that wasn't a field goal, was it?
No, but I think Chris had to go into therapy for that.
Right after he went on the Today Show or whatever TV show he went on. I think that's why they got him.
I felt bad for that poor kid.
Yeah, but that's what happens.
Unfortunately.
You're either here. There's only 2 ways people like field goal kickers. They're either a hero or they're a goat. No between, is there?
And not GOAT as in greatest of all time.
Yeah. He really got him to break his arm, isn't he?
Yeah, man, he's really wrenching on that.
I think Bockwinkel's finish was a figure 4 too.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Everybody did figure 4s back then.
I'll give it to him. He's really smooth in the ring.
Yeah, I always liked him. I thought he wasn't the best talker. He just a.
I remember he had Heenan for a while.
Yeah, he had lots of managers because he was just kind of he didn't yell, he didn't scream, he was just kind of, I'm gonna get you, and he wasn't like Jake, who was, he talked softly, but he had, scared the crap out of you. But this is back in the day when if you couldn't talk, just get him a manager.
Yeah, that's what they should really do with a lot of guys.
Well, I don't think Vince likes the managers.
Oh, no, I'm just saying in general. Henning trying to fight out of this.
Yeah.
There he goes and starts going to Bockwinkel's knee. That's one way to keep a guy from working on your arm. Make sure he can't walk.
Break his leg.
See, what is he going to do? Ooh, that always looked painful.
Yeah, jeez.
Where you're like trying to stretch out the hamstring or the quad muscle.
Yeah, that poor old guy.
Yeah, or he's just I laugh saying this, but it's like one of those guys that he like forever looks old, even when he was like 19.
Yeah, it's like I was watching a match there with old Harley Race, and it's just like, man, he looks like he's 60, and they're saying, yeah, he's 28.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You talk
Holy
about the
shit.
figure four, Henning decides to put it on.
Like I said, everybody did it.
Really wrenching on him.
All the announcers
As
saying he
Bockwinkel
doesn't
tries
have it
to
right.
whip the referee. That's a new one. Never seen that before.
Should have been a disqualification.
Really should have.
What's he doing? Trying to get to the rope. Stretch.
Yeah, he finally... Oh, he got there and the ref's kicking him off. Look at this.
Well, the ref's pissed off. He got flung.
He said, screw you, buddy. I've never seen that. They finally let him grab the rope to get a break. What the hell?
Damn referee.
As Henning keeps going to work.
I'm not sure, but I think AWA had that stupid top rope rule too.
Okay.
Over the top rope.
The old Bill Watts rule.
Well, not the jumping off the top rope, over the top rope. I think that's right.
All right.
But
oh man, Henning's really going to work on his leg now.
yeah, you could see AWA was definitely stuck in the past, weren't they?
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess.
God damn. Look at Bockwinkel raking his face and finally hit him with a stiff-ass forearm right across the face.
I'm wondering if this is the time when they were on ESPN.
Maybe.
Because they used to be on there, too.
Going for a cover here on Henning and gets a 2. Irish whip. Ooh, big knee lift. But Bockwinkel hurts himself. As they show like almost pacing Larry Zbyszko.
Spudhead.
Yeah. No, it's funny, like you saw him like tippy-toeing like do.
Is Nick Bockwinkel in the Hall of Fame? Not sure.
Not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick. I want to say he is, but don't quote me.
I'm pretty sure he is. I kind of remember him being on the Hall of Fame.
I'm looking it
Maybe
up.
2 years ago.
2007.
Yeah. Okay, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it is a long time ago. There you go, some Ric Flair chops for you, Lance.
Yeah. Woo!
Ooh, big Irish whip.
Oh man, you didn't hear it, but it went clang.
I believe you.
Clunk.
Bockwinkel goes for the cover. No. Can't beat him.
Oh man, Zbyszko. You better see what Zbyszko's looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, he got way over him.
Yeah, Jason, we're going to do the draft show. He was just asking about it in the chat.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's end of April.
Yeah. Man, those were some hard headshots into the ring there that Henning gets a 2 for. Ooh, big right hand. Second one. He just throws him away like a piece of garbage. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Atomic drop.
You don't see those anymore, do you?
Hardly ever. Rolls him up. Henning can't get him.
To be honest, if I was wrestling somebody, I would not want them to do that move. Just in case.
Yeah. Bockwinkel with the Irish whip. Misses a clothesline. Henning gets a body press and gets a 2 out of it. Ooh, another big right hand. Knocks him silly. Henning goes for a different kind of roll-up and gets a 2.
Kind of a bridge pin kind of thing.
Yeah. See here, Irish whip. Oh my God! What a forearm!
That was the axe thing. That's it was his finisher then. So that's what his dad used to do.
Gets a 2 because Bockwinkel gets his hand on the rope.
I think it was the axe hit or whatever his dad used to do.
Yeah. Looking to do, I think, a pile driver here. Let's see. Is he going to get him? Ooh, he got him good.
Spiked him.
Now what the hell is he going to do?
Yeah, why did he pick him right up?
Ooh, and a standing drop kick.
Oh, he always did that so perfect, didn't he?
Yeah. Still can't get him. Only 2. But yeah, I agree with you.
Do a pile driver, then pick the guy up. It's kind of
weird.
Pointless to do the pile driver, yeah.
What does he think? It's 2018?
Yeah.
Ooh, what a clothesline by Bockwinkel.
And it's 2019 now, Joey.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic. Thanks for hanging, dude. He's gonna. Jason said he has to split.
All right, thanks, Jason.
Ooh, big. What does they call them? Those belly to back suplexes or side suplexes. That look painful either way. Let's see what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Bockwinkel, Irish whip, and they both clang into each other.
Oh, Spudhead's up.
Spudhead's getting up. Looks like he handed Henning something.
I remember this, because this was I know what's going to happen here.
Let's see. Oh. It hits Bockwinkel in the face, and Henning gets the 3.
Roll of quarters.
Because, hey, what did he get him with the knuckle dusters?
Yeah. So I do remember seeing this as a highlight.
Henning's the new world champion.
Yay! See, he was the champ. What are you talking about, Joey? You don't count this.
Just not the belt. Champ.
Yeah. I think the AWA been around longer than the NWA.
You might be right.
Oh, something's happening.
Yeah, that guy's pointing, and whoever that is. Let's see.
You know something's going to happen here. They're going to do something.
Something going on.
He's the Stanley Blackburn, president of the AWA. It's the guy in the suit. There it is. Yeah, it was a roll of dimes. That's what it was.
A roll of dimes.
Yeah.
We're so cheap we can't even afford quarters.
No, that's funny. Surprised it wasn't pennies on Vern Gagne.
It was just funny when you said a roll of dimes. I instantly thought, well, that's fucking cheap.
Yeah. Well, fit it in your hand more, I guess. I don't know.
That's the first thought. I was like, I thought everyone used a roll of quarters.
Yeah. It's like, but it's AWA. Like you said, we can't afford quarters. What do you mean? That's $5 or $10.
Yeah, that's funny.
I think a roll of quarters is $10, isn't it?
Sounds about right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Look at all the hullabaloo.
I remember that. I remember it's $10 because my mom used to work at the library, and I'd go in there when she was working, and I'd go into the office and steal the change from the from the overdue books.
Okay.
And I'd just grab a roll of quarters, and it was $10.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They sure are having a hell of a conversation here, aren't they, Lance?
Yeah. Video games were a quarterback then, so.
Yeah. My mom was telling me she went to the shore like a few summers back, and the old like arcade I used to go on, it was like a quarter, 50 cents. Everything's like $1.
Ugh.
I was the cool kid that had the fucking 80s fanny pack with all my money in it.
I think they're reversing it.
Let's see.
They're going to review it.
Look at Henning. Look like he's going to kill this poor referee.
Yeah, why are they bad at the referee? He's not making the call.
And look at this guy on the mic with the hair.
So they're going to hold the belt up until they review the tape.
As Bockwinkel picks up the money.
That's how he got paid.
Yeah, that's awful.
He's picking up his pay for the night. He knows that Vern don't pay nothing, so he's like, I might as well take as many dimes as I can. Oh, no, there he goes. He throws them in the air.
That's funny.
You know, the guy's dead, Vern Gagne, but he was a cheap fucker, so if you're cheap, you're cheap.
Hey,
that's the way it is.
You're just keeping it real, as they say.
So that's what they're saying. They're going to take the belt, put it in escrow.
Escrow, good God.
Yeah, till they can review the tape.
That is funny. Welcome to wrestling back in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's just funny to hear that.
And this is supposed to be their big show, and they're like, let's do this. My God, that guy does have wild hair, doesn't he? Jesus.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Got Kramer hair.
That's a guy you don't hear of anymore.
They're all yelling bullshit. Bullshit. Who, Kramer?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Couple racist rants and
yeah, that stupid
like
shit
that
he said.
happens,
Oh yeah, I
it?
know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Look at this dude's hair, Lance.
I know, it's like Kramer's, but it looks a little different from the front.
It looks like a peacock.
Is that even his hair? Oh man.
It's just like a giant like puffball up top.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging, but
like I said, it's the 80s.
Yeah.
No champion. Yay. Here's our WrestleMania. No champion.
Yeah. Now let's go interview the guy that got knocked out.
It's like, why don't they just keep wrestling? Start it
Because we got to
over.
review the tape, Lance.
Oh, yeah, it's because it's an escrow.
What do you want? It's 1987.
And it's AWA.
Because when it's like you got to review the videotape in 1987, yeah, it might take you a while.
Did you ever see that thing they had? Oh, what was it? Where they had the 3 teams in AWA? It lasted a whole year.
No.
Oh, what's it called? They had Sergeant Slaughter had a team. It was like a big draft kind of thing they almost had.
Okay.
And they would get every week they would have Larry's Legends, that was one, and Sarge's crew or something, and then they had a bad guy team. And every week they would have one guy from each of their teams wrestle, and then they got points.
Huh.
And then it all came down to the end where they had the big thing at the end, and that's
it sounds awful.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. I'll Google AWA horrible, and it'll probably come
AWA
right up.
horrible 3 men. As Henning and Bockwinkel looks like they're going to come to blows again.
Yeah. AWA Team Challenge. That's what it was called.
All right, you found it.
Yeah, I put in AWA horrible, and that was the first thing that came up.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, well, it's legendary how bad it is, and that's kind of what they say what killed it off. They were just trying something, right?
I mean, I'll give them credit for trying something different.
Yeah, in a way, it was kind of different. They have 3 teams of, and every week they would have one guy from each team would, wrestle some guy from another team, and they'd get their 2 points for a win or whatever it was. And
yeah, that's funny.
Oh man, all this time they could have put into some more match.
Yeah, this is going on way too fucking long.
Oh, Spudhead saying he's getting his lawyers involved.
Yeah.
He's going to have to get that belt out of escrow.
Mm-hmm. This whole angle is taking way too long.
Yeah, like I said, they could have restarted the match, but I guess they wanted to do this because they thought this was going to be good.
Yeah, sorry, everyone. I punished us with this.
It was 89. They had the wrestling teams.
Okay.
And, let's see. Oh yeah, this is him. This is back when they had the Rock and Roller Games and American Gladiators. So they tried
American
to get
Gladiators
into that.
was a shit back in the day.
I didn't mind Rock and Roller Games. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like a roller derby.
Oh yeah. It was on.
Yeah.
They brought it back in like '97.
Yeah, they would race around like a figure-8 track, and then they'd have a
fight
band play.
and yeah.
Yeah. And then if it was a tie in the end, they put alligators in the
Called it
over
like
the jump
roller
or something.
jam or something.
Yeah, Rock and Roller Games. Yeah.
Oh, look at Sherry. She cleaned herself up.
Oh.
You're going to have to give me names here, Lance, because I can't hear them.
Yeah, that looks like...
Well, one guy's Doug Summers.
Yeah. I think that one guy's Mike Enos? I'm not sure either.
Hang on, I'll pull up the wiki.
Well, we know who the other guys are.
Yeah. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second.
I think that might be Stan Lane. Stan Lane, maybe?
It's Buddy Wolf, Doug Summers, and Kevin Kelly.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even close. Oh, who's this nobody with the sunglasses with Marty Jannetty?
Never heard of him.
It's like the one AWA show we started watching, and it's the first match, and I'm like, "Who's this fat little puke?" It was Shawn Michaels, and he was like, "Oh my god!"
The
I think
Midnight
Sherry's number
Rockers.
I never liked them. I never liked them ever.
They were okay, but that might have just been because I was a little kid. You know
the
what I mean?
Hackensack Hammer, Buddy Wolf.
Jackhammer, you said?
Hackensack Hammer.
Okay.
Mr. Innocent, I think they called him. Kevin Kelly.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
And Pretty Boy Doug Summers. Because Nature Boy was already taken by about 5 other guys.
Yeah. And the lovely Sherry Martel. I just think this is a funny tag team for the Rockers to have as their partner. You know who the third guy is with them, right?
No.
That's Ray Stevens.
Oh, God. Jesus, he looks... Yeah.
Not well.
No.
I guess it's the nicest way you could say it.
Yeah, you know, we're not 2 of the most healthiest guys on the planet.
That's the truest statement you've ever fucking said.
But our job doesn't require us to wear underwear.
Basically being a Speedo.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm sure he makes a hell of a lot more money than we ever made.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was Pat Patterson's partner back in the day, wasn't he? Tag team partner.
Yeah.
I heard the Rockers back in the day were quite the party guys.
That's what got them originally fired from WWF. Because they hired them earlier than that, and they got in some giant like bar fight and got let go, and then brought back like a year later.
Well, I heard this. I watched Hannibal had a podcast interview with Marty.
Okay.
And yeah, just recently, and he was talking about that. He basically said they wanted to just keep their noses clean, but they ended up at the bar and they just kind of wanted to, you know, hang out. But then they're all like, the other guys, come drink, come drink, come drink. And then they just started, yeah. And then they kind of woke up the next day like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
But,
isn't that the way it always is?
Yeah. I do remember Buddy Wolf. The Hackensack Hammer.
Oh my God.
Where the hell's Hackensack? Is that New Jersey?
Yeah. As Sherry gives her guy a little kiss.
Is that the most famous thing that's ever come out of Hackensack? Is
yes.
Gary Wolf?
Yeah.
Or Buddy Wolf? Buddy Wolf.
Yeah. Whatever it is, the answer is yes. Because I don't think anybody wants to be in Hackensack, let alone people that live there.
Is it that bad? Is it?
No, it's just North Jersey up by New York City.
Well, I've always heard New Jersey is horrible. It's always been the butt of jokes, but I've never been there.
Where I live is nice. It's quiet.
Yeah, it's like any place. There's nice places and there's horrible places.
Definitely. Man, this dude
I wonder.
here is jacked up. Kevin Kelly.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ray Stevens there.
You know, he kind of reminds me of a superstar Billy Graham.
The guy in the blue. I'm not exactly
the guy
sure
in the blue.
That's his name. But, yeah, muscle guy. No
As
knee
Marty
pads,
gets tagged in. Irish Whip.
I guess the story always was Marty was going to be the big name, and
yeah, I always heard that everyone thought Marty was going to be the star,
but
he could never keep his nose clean.
Exactly.
And now his knees are all shot to hell.
You know, I kind of would be hard if, you're a wrestler or any kind of famous guy or woman, whatever. You go to the bar and people want to offer you free drinks, free drugs. I know you're not into drugs. I was back in the day quite a bit, and it's kind of hard to pass up free dope.
I know what you mean.
Especially if you're doing it, it's expensive. It's like, geez, of course.
Well, yeah, even if, you go as far as, even like free pot.
Yeah, or just, here, I'll buy you a beer. Well,
yeah.
Sure.
I remember Jake saying that whenever he would go, holy shit, you take the steak. Here, let me get you this or that. Or
I know all about it. Black Crystal's $100.
That's funny. I just realized how huge this Kevin Kelly guy is compared to everybody else.
Yeah, he looks like the prototypical wrestler back in the day or today.
Yeah, he's in really good shape. They're doing a double team up. They took the cameraman out, too.
Ooh. That's Scott Ledoux, the referee.
Always got to know who your referee is.
I think he was a professional boxer back in the day. If I don't quote me on that.
As they lower the boom on Jannetty. He could sell his ass off, couldn't he, Lance?
Jannetty?
Yeah.
Yeah, but both him and Sean, yeah, they're both good at what they did. Don't get me wrong, they were great, but I never liked the pretty boy tag teams,
I actually liked the Rougeaus.
I did like them. Don't get me wrong, I liked them. Yeah, they were.
They're really going to work on Jannetty here, man. I especially loved the Rougeaus when they were bad guys.
Yeah, all American boys.
That was so ahead of its time. That was just, I loved it. Man, and what an Irish whip into the buckle for Jannetty.
Bruce Pritchard on his latest podcast, they talked about WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how everybody was going long on all their matches.
Yeah.
And he had to cut time. And he told the Rougeaus, they had some match out there, and can you cut some time? Can you cut some time? And they went out. Of course, they didn't cut their time. And he came back and he said to Jacques, he goes, "You didn't, Jacques, come back." And he's like, "How'd we do? How'd we do?" And he says, "You went over time." And Jacques got mad at him. "No, we had 7 minutes, and we did 7 minutes." He says, "I asked you to cut time. When you have 7 minutes, that means 7 minutes from when you go out there to when you come back." And Jacques was like, No, it's
he didn't
7.
understand. He thought it meant 7 minutes from when the bell rings.
And he said, Jacques, he's trying to do a show, and Jacques kept arguing with him. And he's like, "Jacques, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later." But no, that's not what I know. We do it this way. And no, okay, Jacques, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. And he says it finally took him like 20 minutes to get rid of him.
I'm not shocked at all.
And then he said, that's fine. But the next day, Chuck comes right up to him and still wanted to argue about it.
I'm really not surprised. Oh, went for a drop kick and look at him. He's like, yeah, screw you, buddy.
Guy looks like a Hogan, too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Wonder whatever happened to this guy. Because he has the look.
He does.
I have to Google this guy later.
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Put in AWA, because if you don't, you'll get the announcer, Kevin Kelly.
Okay.
That worked for WWF at the time. Just wondered what the hell happened to him.
Oh, my God. You know who that is?
Who?
That's Nails.
No way.
It is.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it says right here. Because there's a picture of him from this, and there's a picture of him as Nails.
That's crazy.
I do remember that now. They're talking. That was his real name. Well, that's what they called him because his real name is Kevin Watchell.
Yeah, Kevin Watchells, or however you say it.
Yeah.
So that's when he was in good shape and had hair.
So we know what happened to him.
Holy crap.
So he did turn out more like superstar Billy Graham and Hogan with the hair. That is quite the shocker.
Let's see here. Irish whip. Oh, man, he turned him inside out. And he does his Lex Luger pose there, Lance.
That is shocking that's Nails.
It really is.
Good old Google and Wiki.
What would you do without it?
So he did make something of himself, I guess, in a way.
Tried to murder Vince McMahon.
I might have done us all a favor.
It's weird to see Sherry wearing basically like a funeral outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just had to mute you there for a second.
No, you're good.
Yeah, walk to the kitchen, grab himself another beer.
Doug Summers giving him a kick for that measure up. Starting to go into chaos. Because Shawn Michaels got tired of waiting. Now he's getting clubbed.
Getting a clubbing.
Now it's just chaos everywhere. Ooh, body slam onto the concrete floor, and then he kicked him right in the eye.
Yeah.
Talk about getting 2 for 1.
Oh, fucking, what's his name there? The old timer, Ray Stevens. He didn't give a crap, did he?
Nope. Ooh. Kicked him right in the knee. Really going to town. Trying to look like he's really trying to hurt him.
Well, he's from Hackensack. That's what they do.
And Nails just adding some more bending it. Really going to town on Jannetty's knee. My God, he's been like the only guy in this match.
Well, he was the leader of the Rockers back, Midnight Rockers.
Yeah, get it straight.
See, we have the Midnight Rockers, we have the Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express.
Probably why they wanted to change the name.
Oh, little kids are screaming, Marty, Marty, Marty.
Yeah, hey, they would get the crowd behind them. I'll give them that. Hey, they
And
show a picture, random picture of Sherry. Ooh. Wow, he got him in some kind of leg lock.
Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of looks
painful.
Odd. Looks like it'd be very painful or nothing.
Yeah, either all or nothing.
Yeah.
He's getting a little extra help there, but the ref caught him.
I wonder if after this match is when Kevin Kelly went to the mental institution.
Yeah.
Or the jail or wherever he went to.
Yeah, he had a hard life.
Yeah, he took it hard.
Phew. Here comes Marty bouncing back.
Oh.
Lefts and rights and lefts and rights.
So I was going to get the hot
just
tag.
kicks him right in the knee. That's one way to stop it.
That's why his knees are so toast nowadays.
Doing all that
because
rocking
of Buddy
and
Wolf.
rolling.
Yeah.
Irish whip. Ooh, clothesline.
You know, we didn't know maybe Nails was all buff underneath that outfit.
Yeah.
I doubt it. It's probably why they put the outfit on him.
Yeah. Ooh. Went for a elbow and missed.
Because if he wasn't in prison, he'd be pumping weights all day.
Yeah.
Back in the WWF.
Blocking Marty from getting the tag.
The WWF days where everybody had to have a job or something.
Had a gimmick.
Yeah.
You're a plumber. You're a this. You're a that.
You're a convict. You're a cop. Hey, let's get the convict versus a cop.
Yeah. I'm sure that would go over real well today. Ooh, punched him right in the face. Marty did. Mr. Hackensack giving a bunch of high knees, Lance.
Yeah, Hackensack Hammer.
What a name. Look at Marty with the last little bit of energy dumping him over. But they caught him before he could make the tag. Here's that Summers guy, whatever. He's doing some kind of freaking weird leg hold.
He was big back in his day for certain areas.
Yeah. That just looked really awkward, that leg hold.
Yeah, kind of like, what is that? That's just grab you and hold you and try to make it look hurt.
Yeah.
Now that looks like it might hurt what old Nails is doing there. Oh, not anymore.
It's almost like an ankle lock, but the other way.
Yeah.
Like an inverted ankle lock. Oh, and Zanetti monkey flips him, bad leg and all.
Come on.
Yeah, wrong way.
Yeah. Getting his butt whooped over there, isn't he?
Man, come on, Marty. The whole match.
Well, I can understand Ray not being in there very much, but...
Yeah. Well, maybe like you said, at this time, they thought Marty was the guy.
Yeah. And,
you know, and let him do his thing.
And then Sean come in for the hot tag type thing.
As Sean paintbrushes him.
Wake up. Oh, the word.
I think it woke him up.
Yeah.
See here, Irish whip by Zanetti and back body drops him.
And comes Nails.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked if that's him.
Yeah.
I looked it up and I'm like, what the? But everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Here comes Summers. We're going for a suplex, but got it blocked. Ooh, Zanetti dumped him there.
WWF phones you up and says, "Hey, this is what we got for you." You say, "Yes, sir."
We'll pay you X amount. Finally gets the tag to Shawn.
Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Ooh,
Big
that.
Irish whip and a big back body drop.
I don't
One
know
for
what the
you
hell.
and one for you. And
I don't know what they got in those turnbuckles, but when they whip them in there, it sounds like
not good.
A bell being clanked together, or two
Ow.
hammers.
Now everybody's in. It's chaos.
Oh, look at that poor Ray Stevens guy. Looks like he's gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah. Oh, and all the bad guys get clubbed together. Oh, man, nails fell out real awkward.
Oh, but he's right fine. Look, he's right back in there.
And there's the finish that quick. Ray Stevens gets the 1, 2, 3, even though he wasn't the legal man.
Jeez.
Oh, God, I tried, I swear. Well, that was different, Lance.
Yeah, well, that was AWA back in the day. This was what they did. It's,
all right, everyone, before we get out of here for tonight, if there's something you want us to watch, whatever it is on the network, within, what would you say, 10 years?
Yeah.
Like, say, early 2000s and back.
We're done. We're not going to be watching any more matches. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it for today. Leave it in the comments below of the show you want us to watch and some of the matches that are on the card you want us to check out, and we'll check them out.
Yeah, next week we'll be doing a WrestleMania with a special guest.
Yeah, all right. So on that note, we're going to get out of here for tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up, all that stuff, and we'll see you back next time. Have a good night, everybody.